Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomats YouTube channel. You've got Bert and Lanny, your favorite dividend investors out here in all of social media. Welcome to Thursday's video, guys. And today we're going to talk about a massive growth stock that has seen tough times over the last 30 days. And the question is, should they institute a dividend and start building up that dividend growth streak?
Smash that subscribe button, everybody. Give this video thumbs up. Holla at your boys.
Holla at your boys.
The Dividend Diplomats. It's the last day to enter. Last Saturday video swag contest, Lanny. 200 likes. Get there, comment, subscribe. We're picking the winner tonight. So you better get in today and get that video to 200.
We'll announce it on Saturday, guys. So we are filming this here the night of November 2nd. So prices are as of October 31st. But a certain big stock that has over 40 billion in market cap, a stock that, gosh, I used to eat there all the time. I know Bert used to as well, and all the traveling endeavors back in public accounting. But we are talking none other than a hot stock that's, I think, and Bert thinks, we think, and possibly you think, has been well oversold here in the stock market over that turbulent earnings release week we had last week. None other than Chipotle Mexican Grill, ticker symbol CMG. And Bert, this stock is down 20% in the last month, down 47% this year.
It's a crazy stock right now. It's wild how much Chipotle has fallen. It's wild. I wish there would have been more when we were traveling Chipotle's out there, because that would have been nice. It was.
Yeah, we were in some no-name towns that didn't have Chipotle.
You know what? I had a thought. I'm gonna put a thought in this. There's a section later. I think there's a better fit for the suggestion I was gonna have for Chipotle, or as some like to call it, Chipotle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, guys, let us know. I feel like this is the one company that there's always people that can never say the name correctly.
Yeah, Chipotle.
Chipotle, yeah, Chipotle, Chipotle. Yeah. It's just like, come on, guys, just say the name.
Follow the letters. Follow the letters.
Yeah.
My gosh.
Yeah. You know somebody. So like, I want to hear it in the comment section. Tell us
give us your little go-to meal. I've got some I got some hack ways as well to save some money at Chipotle, because that's what caused the stock price to go down, is that it's a sign that maybe the consumers don't have the money to pay for their burrito bowl. And they're opting for cheaper alternatives, or maybe cooking at home alternatives. I mean, all I know is that, fortunately, Chipotle is actually less expensive than a lot of your, I don't know, what's Chick-fil-A's, your Raising Cane's, your Popeyes. Usually those are even like 11 to 13 bucks, as my coworkers have been telling me. I don't really know, because I usually have my lunch packed, and that oatmeal, peanut butter, and bananas keeps going a long way for me. But they're saying Chipotle is getting too pricey for consumers. And, Bert, what's your take on that?
No, it absolutely is. It's increasing. And what I'm doing right now is I'm opening up the Chipotle app. Trying to get the verification code. I just want to see how much a burrito bowl is, because obviously, it's what's really hampering them. We talked about this in our last video. Is Chipotle is getting crushed by the increased input costs. So among everything else, like the price of beef,
$8.75. Chicken burrito bowl, $8.75.
Oh, is that what you're looking up right now?
Yeah. Yep. Already got it.
Oh, nice. There you go. So you're faster than me. Burrito bowl, though, you put steak in it, though. How does that change? That's the
$10.50 now. They broke the double digits.
Yeah, the steak burrito. I'm looking at veggies, $8.85. So yeah, you're seeing that jump up more than you ever have before. Veggie's still $8.85 though, so that's probably the best value out there. The veggie bowl.
Yours is $8.85. Mine says $8.75. How funny is that? And we live only 20% away. It could be. No, there's no sales tax on food, only if you dine in. But.
You're right. I don't know what I was thinking. That different counties. I digress.
Watch Chipotle, get your act together, brothers.
Yeah, maybe we should send screenshots, tweet at them, and say, what's going on here, Chipotle?
Man. But, again, revenue, though, was up 7%. They actually had an okay quarter. Obviously, margin is taking a hit I think it went from like 16.5 down to the 15% on the margin. Still had a very consistent earnings and about 29 cents for the quarter. I've been bantering this around for years, but now I'm going to bring something new to the table. Chipotle, if you're listening, and guys, community, let us know what you feel about this. If you're trying to, not to say put a spin on when Subway brought back the $5 footlongs, but don't you think Chipotle can come out with, instead of getting a full-size bowl, again, just putting it out there, they could create mini bowls, half the bowl for $5. Because obviously, if you get the full bowl, it costs $8.75. Or if you want to save a few bucks but still get your Chipotle fix, $5 mini bowls. Chipotle, just take your little bowl, cut the thing in half.
Yeah, a value bowl menu, like a value menu is what they need. Yeah. They don't have that right now.
Yeah. So you get that. And then I think the biggest one that we've all been talking about for years, if you want to get bullish enough and unlock the back pocket, because I know you guys have probably been testing this out there in Colorado at your main testing center at the headquarters, that breakfast burrito. Get those breakfast options going and flowing. I guarantee it, you will unlock that new revenue segment that you have never witnessed before.
Yeah, I was going to say my suggestion for a third one there with the breakfast is put it more on the road where it's less densely populated, like highway stops. Get some Chipotles in the highway stops. You can't tell me you're traveling on a turnpike, you're on a long road trip, and you see a place that says, here's your only rest area for 50 miles. It's Chipotle, Burger King, Dunkin' Donuts, and you're starving. Which one are you going to pick?
I'm picking that vending machine crackers. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, exactly. I'm going Chipotle out of those for sure.
Right. So spread your wings a little bit there to get it to where people are on the road so you can pick up those travelers because
they're still opening a bunch of the locations. I think I saw between 80 and 100 already that they've opened.
That's great.
During the quarter of the year. So they're doing well. But you know what this video is about? I think? Well, what else they could do very well for their stock price is what if, again, we're here on a dividend investing channel. And the topic was, is it time for Chipotle to introduce a dividend? Could CMG, through all of this, initiate that dividend? I mean, Starbucks is paying their dividend and they're going through a nice turnaround story. Wendy still pays a dividend. McDonald's obviously pays a dividend. Most of these food places, Restaurant Brands International pays a dividend. Chipotle, you're a real estate quasi food place. I think it's time. I think us dividend investors are saying it's time for you to initiate that dividend. We're not talking about a 2 or 3% dividend. Mm-hmm. I'm going to sit out here and just say, when we run you through the Dividend Diplomat stock screener, I'm suggesting and recommending you pay that 5 cents per quarter dividend.
Get yourself into funds, get yourself into a lot of these indexes where you can't. And that's why all the big tech companies did it.
Yeah.
Get access to more
cash inflow.
Yeah. Use it as a tool. And looking through here, I was just up here on Seeking Alpha looking at their cash flow statement. They really juiced up their common stock repurchases in 2024. They're putting money back into the equity section or using cash to repurchase stock and retire it. So why can't you just use it to also pay a dividend a little bit from there too? I'm looking at the quarterly, see what are their common stock repurchases. I'm sorry, I don't have the shares outstanding, but yeah, they are just overloading. It's ramping up, and I would just keep expecting with the stock price the way it's fallen, it's just going to keep going. They're going to keep gobbling up these shares outstanding.
So picture those ETFs, your FDVVs, SCHDs, VYMs, VIGs, just gobbling you up, sending the price higher because now more shares are being acquired by the big broker institutions. So that could do shareholders and, again, yourselves very, very well here by stabilizing the stock price. So let's run them through the DD stock screener, Bert.
I was going to say that's the interesting piece is, should we add it to our portfolio? Should we see how Chipotle is looking right now?
That's right. So guys, $31.69. Again, remember they did the big stock split, a year or two ago. I'm going to annualize their last quarter earnings. So we're expecting $1.16 in earnings. Okay. I did check Seeking Alpha, and I thought it was very funny because maybe they're doing the same because that's what they expect earnings to be as well. But that PE is still high at 27 times that earnings. Again, that's current earnings. Again, because I think that's probably the most conservative approach given how poor, quote unquote, everybody thinks they're performing. So 27 PE. But now Bert,
you wanna guess what their 5-year average PE ratio is on Staking Alpha?
41, 62.
You're close, 68.
68. So guys, yeah, they're trading at a third. Now, Bert, what's the payout ratio look like at $1.16 earnings if they instituted that 20 cents a year or 5 cents a quarter dividend?
Okay, if they did a 20-cent dividend, that payout ratio would be 17%. So very reasonable, very manageable. Still give you plenty of room to invest in operations, give you plenty of room to invest in that breakfast, plenty of room to invest in those new locations or the tidying up or those employees. So that's a very low payout ratio.
Yeah, and again, you're not trying to hit home runs here because Bert, if the yield comes out at this current stock price with the 20-cent dividend, what's that even look like?
0.63%. So again, it's just like a big tech company. You're saying, should they pay that dividend like a big tech company does?
And I think Starbucks at one point when they came out the gate with their dividend, I think they were pretty low. I have to look back. Don't quote me on that, guys. Guys,
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, I'm sure you're right.
I mean, the price again has done nothing the last year. It's actually again opened up possibly opportunities. There's no doubt in my mind Chipotle will turn this around. They're not going to go anywhere. They're delicious, in my opinion. They're fast. Sure. You definitely get more for your buck when you go into the store to order. Guys, come on, stop doing those online orders. But the stock price is down 47%. That's something that you can't hide around. You know, the difference between them and like maybe your Fiserv is that I think Chipotle has a much brighter future than FI stock. So
yeah, price of meat's not going to hang this high forever. People's budgets aren't going to be strapped forever. There's going to be a time where when the economic conditions just get better all around, people are going to go back to the habits. They're going to go back to ordering out to Chipotle. If anything, they might overcompensate a little bit and get back to Chipotle more because they missed out on it for so long. And the successes could happen in the exact same way they did a few years ago.
So guys, that's what Bert and I are saying. Come out with that 5-cent quarterly dividend. Think about the mini burrito bowls, mini burrito. Come out with that breakfast burrito, breakfast option. Bert's hinting at maybe throw in some smaller locations right around the turnpike or off the highway. Let's turn Chipotle around. And I can hear the chants now for the dividend. 5 cents, 5 cents, 5 cents.
Everyone on, I don't know, I was going to say on May 5th,
yeah,
5-cent dividend. We're going to go protest outside of Chipotle to get that 5-cent dividend.
So guys, let us know what you think about Chipotle stock right now. Should they pay a dividend? Are you buying Chipotle stock even as a dividend investor just because you're like, this is too low to ignore? Let us know in those comments below.
If you haven't already, everybody subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. What do we need to tell all those diplomaniacs out there, Lanny?
You're either with us or you're against us, Jack. That was Bert, the Herd, and Lanny from the Dividend Diplomats. Over and out.